whole conversation of YouTube honesty and everything that's been going on, I decided that I was going to do a tag, even though a lot of people are like, quit doing tags and challenges, blah, 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 blah. But I figured it'd be a good way to reintroduce myself to you guys and those of you who may have forgotten who I am or what I'm doing and all that sort of thing. So here it is, the TMI tag. I'm just going to go through them, rapid fire, and we'll see how it goes. There's 50 questions. Ready, set, go. Hey, I'm Tess. Right now, currently, I'm wearing a top that I made and some black milk leggings with skeletons on them. I am 29. I weigh about 160-ish. I'm a Libra. I have three piercings. I have 2 tattoos. This one and this one. I have been in love and I have had a terrible breakup. I am 5'7". I answered that one, I answered that one, I answered that one, I answered that one, that one, that one, that one. My OTP is McFassy. If you don't know what McFassy is, look it up. Favorite show? My favorite show. I have a few favorite shows. I love Adventure Time. I love Project Runway. Of course, folk. Favorite bands: Garbage, Our Lady Peace, Placebo, Saves the Day, and Something Corporate. Something I miss is driving. I wish I could still drive around. I don't have a car anymore since I live in New York, and it's just not necessary. But I do love driving when I go home to visit. My favorite song is Hurricane by Something Corporate. Answer that, answer that. Favorite quote is also my tattoo. My favorite color is purple, even though my hair is pink. It used to be purple for a really long time. Yeah, my favorite color has always been purple and will always be purple. Qualities I look for in a partner. Confidence, drive, creativity, sense of humor, definitely. I prefer loud music to soft music. When I'm sad, I usually just go to bed. It takes me about, depending on what I'm doing in there, like if I'm shaving my entire body or whatever, like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15, maybe. And it takes me at maximum 45 minutes to get ready, from like shower to makeup and hair. But I can get ready in about 20 to 30 minutes depending on if I don't wash my hair, if I'm doing minimal makeup. I have never been in a physical fight. Turn on is confidence. Turn off is probably overconfidence, actually. There's a line. Reason for joining YouTube. Back in 2007, I started watching a lot of vloggers and I really wanted to jump into that whole community and everything. I watched a lot of British vloggers, and there was a video that Miles Dyer did, and he was talking about what to do if you wanted to become a vlogger. So I made my first vlog after he made that video, and there we go. I have a fear of failure. Last thing that made me cry, probably talking about my future with my psychiatrist. Last time you said you loved someone was yesterday. Meaning behind my YouTube name. My YouTube name is nontypical384, and that was like my AOL screen name back in the day. There was a band called the Moffats, and they had a song called Typical, where they're describing this girl who was really terrible, and they're like, oh, you're so typical, and I wanted to say, like, I'm not like that girl, you should love me, because I was all into boy bands and shit, even though the Moffats aren't technically a boy band, they're a boy band, not a dancing boy band. Anyway, I know the word is atypical, not non-typical, but I was like 14, I didn't know any better. And 384 is, there are 4 brothers in the band, and 3 of them are triplets, and the triplets were born in March of 1984. The last book I read was Mindy Collins' book, and that was the last book that I finished, and I'm currently reading Girls to the Front. I can't recall who it is by. It's about the whole riot girl movement of the late 80s, early 90s, and it's really interesting. Alan! What was the name of that cartoon?
Which one?
The one we just watched.
Bravest Warrior.
Okay. Last show I watched was Bravest Warriors. Last person I talked to was Alan, my roommate. Who was the last person I texted? It was Trish. She's my best friend. Favorite food? I've always really loved Caesar salads, but lately I'm realizing how much I also love burgers. About as much. Place I want to visit. I want to visit a lot of different places. There's a lot of places that I haven't been. I've only been out of the country one time. I mean, technically twice, but when you grow up in Michigan and you go to Canada, it doesn't really count. And I only went to Windsor, which is just across a bridge. Other than that, I've only ever been to India, Hawaii, most of the 50 states. So I want to go to Tokyo. I want to go to Norway. I want to go to London. Yeah, those 3 places are next on my list. Last place I was at the gym this morning. Do you have a crush? I suppose. Last time you kissed someone. My boyfriend has been out of town. So it was almost 2 weeks ago, the 16th. Last time I was insulted was recently. Somebody said something about my hair. Whatever. My favorite flavor of sweets is chocolate. I like all kinds of chocolate. Dark chocolate specifically, like I do really like dark chocolate, but really anything with chocolate in it, fucking give it to me. I don't play any instruments. I used to play the clarinet and the bass clarinet, and I've had a guitar for about 15 years, but I cannot play it. My favorite piece of jewelry is this giant, obnoxious plastic broken heart necklace. Also, close second are these heart-shaped glitter plugs that my other roommate got me for Christmas. The last sport I played was kickboxing, if that counts. Last song I sang was probably... What was I listening to yesterday? Girls Talk by Garbage and Brody Dahl. It's a little bit the last thing I listened to and sang along with. Favorite pickup line? A compliment? And I have used it. Not in person, but on the internet, because that's how I date. Last time I hung out with anyone was yesterday. I went out with my friends Archana and Nat, and we got bikini waxes and had Indian food. TMI. Who should answer these? Who should answer these? Let's see. I don't know who has done this already, but just because he tags me and stuff sometimes, I'm going to say Matthew Gatos. I'm going to say crab sticks. I'm going to say, he's not going to do it, but I'm going to say him anyway. Yeah, you. Do you want to do it? Do you? I want to know who you are. I want to know too much information about all y'all. So answer these questions. Or don't. Whatever. Bye.